Welcome back to CodeChef. In the previous video, you learned what arrays are and how to declare, initialize, and access them. Now that you know how to store data in arrays, it's time to learn how to use that data. In this video, we'll explore the 4 core operations every beginner must master. Iterating through arrays using a for loop, filling arrays with values using scanf, comparing arrays using memcomp, copying arrays using memcopy. So let us begin. Iterating arrays for a loop. Why do we iterate? We iterate because arrays contain multiple values and we often need to process them one by one, like printing all elements, finding a sum, or searching for a value. That's where iteration comes in. Since arrays start from 0 and go up to size -1, a for loop perfectly matches the structure. The syntax looks something like this. Let's break it down. Int I is equal to 0. Here, we begin at index 0 because that's the first element of every array. I is smaller than array size. This ensures we only access valid indexes, and if an array has 5 elements, indexes go from 0 to 4. Array I. This gives us the element at the current index. This pattern is the backbone of almost all array operations in C. Filling an array using scanf. Now why does this matter? Array declarations only reserve space. They don't automatically put meaningful values inside. So we must fill the array manually, often using user input. Remember, scanf requires the address of the variable where it should store the value. That's why we use the AND operator. Here, the AND array I means place the user's input inside the memory block that belongs to the array I. Comparing arrays using memcomp. Why compare arrays? Sometimes you need to check if two arrays have the same size, the same values, or in the same order. Manually comparing every element can be slow, so C gives us a shortcut using memcomp from string.h library. The syntax looks something like this. So let's break this down. Here, array1 and array2 are the starting addresses of the array. Here the size is the number of bytes used to compare, usually the size of an array. Copying arrays manually using for loops is slow and repetitive. C offers a much faster and easier method using memcopy, also from the string.h library. The syntax for the same looks like this. Here, destination is the array to which data will be copied, source is the original array, and the size in bytes is the size of the data you want copied. Now let us look at an example that combines all the concepts we've learned. We start with the standard input-output library, and after int main, we declare two integer arrays of size 5. Now we prompt user to enter values for the first array with printf enter 5 values for array 1. Now we can see the loop that helps us read 5 integers from the user. Now in the next part of the code, we display the entered array using our printf statements. Now as you can see, we copy array 1 and array 2 using memcopy. You can see at line memcopy array 2, array 1, size of array 1. So and then we use the printf statement to display the array copied using memcopy. Now we display the copied array, and now here in the next part of the code you can see that we are comparing both arrays using memcomp. And after comparing the arrays, we print different values according to the arrays. So like if it returns value 0, arrays are identical. If there's a negative value, it means array 1 is smaller than array 2, and if it's a positive value, then array 1 is greater than array 2. And accordingly we print if arrays are identical or arrays are different. Now we complete the program with return 0 and closing brackets, and we give a sample input of 5 values for array 1, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we run the program. So now we've gotten the result. So we entered the value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Array copied using memcopy is the contents of array 2, which is again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we comparing array 1 and array 2, we understand that arrays are identical. And that wraps up everything you need to know about core array operations: iterating, filling, comparing, and copying. Now it's your turn. Jump onto the CodeChef online compiler and practice more array problems in detail. I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding!